Okay, so I listened to a little bit of it and I think I can use it.
Workout resumed.
This is quite a long way down my recording career. I should be able to handle almost any setback as I slip the phone back into the sock and continue the recording session. I also noticed that the little holes at the bottom of the phone case are full of fluff. I should clean those out with a toothpick one of these days. Let me just put my gloves back on. I'm now on the Johnson Street Bridge, looking at
Zone
the
1.
seagulls, eye to eye. I hear a runner behind me.
Zone 0.
With bare legs, believe it or not. So this is part 2 of the noisy episode. I don't think I'll call it that. That will really do a number on my numbers. So the first part of this episode was the rainy part with the snow at the beginning. So in the 19 minutes of recording,
Zone 1.
you got a weather update that went from snow to rain, back
Zone 2.
to cold. The rain has now stopped. I'm still without Samantha's instructions. You can hear them. I can't.
Zone
But
3.
hopefully, I think I heard a zone 3 just then. But hopefully, I will be able to gauge.
Zone 2.
Zone 2, yeah, I heard that. That is the difference between running in a noisy ambience as opposed to running in a quiet spot.
Time 21 minutes. Distance 2.56 kilometers. Average heart rate 106. Workout average pace 8 minutes 10 seconds per kilometer.
Able to control my effort today. So the Songhees totem poles. Yep, I don't think I'll take any photographs today. I have had to adapt to too many changes. I think I'll just call this episode
Zone 3.
Songhees Run Part 1 and Part 2.
Zone 4.
As I walk, I just heard a Zone 1.
Zone 2.
Zone 2. Okay, I can handle that. I will be listening out for Zone 3. Well, this is so much more peaceful. I probably won't say very much in part 2
Zone 3.
of the Songhees Run. I will just let you enjoy the ambient sound of the seagulls. So
Zone 2.
now, this is high. This is freezing rain. Little granules of snow. This is what I call dandruff snow.
Zone 1. Halfway to your goal.
Well, there you go. I have done 200 calories already.
Zone 2.
Weird day for weather. Jim would be proud of me. I think I've mentioned the word weather about 4 times, maybe 5. This is going to
Zone
be
1.
a 5.3 kilometer run.
Time 24 minutes. Distance 2.95 kilometers. Average heart rate 124. Workout average pace 8 minutes 7 seconds per kilometer. Zone 2.
Yep. Everything is back on track now. This is good.
Zone 3.
Zone 3. There might be a little bit of arm swing, but I don't think so. I think
Zone 2.
the difference now is that I'm holding the phone a little closer to my body and not swinging it at the end of my
Zone
arm.
3.
All right.
Zone 2.
A little bit concerned about a guy with a dog. He was making noises. That's the other thing about downtown.
Zone 1.
Areas. All the crazies hang out. The percentage of crazies is much higher than in Gordon Head.
Zone 2.
Zone 2. Clear as a bell. But I can tell from my pace that I have probably been running in Zone 3 and not knowing it. Feeling it, but not knowing it.
Zone 3.
Zone 3. Taking my walk break as I stroll past Boom and Batten.
Zone 2.
Somebody else going into work. One of my cohorts, a dishwasher at Boom and Batten.
Zone 1.
This is a very swish marina. Very big ships here. I mean, very big privately owned gin palaces.
Zone 2.
Zone 2. As I run past the dolphin statue.
Time 27 minutes. Distance 3.29 kilometers. Average heart rate 121. Workout average pace 8 minutes 11 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard that. I'm just hearing one of those heli-jets landing. The heli-jet pad is
Zone 3.
right next to the Coast Guard station. As I take, another walk break. I might rework this two-parter into one, but I don't think I will. I think I will just wait for the weekend to do my big show. This will be 2 19-minute episodes.
Zone 2.
As I approach this song, not the Songhees, Spinnaker's pub, a brew pub. It's been here for 100 years or more. As the snow starts again, I take another walk break. It'll be interesting to see how close
Zone 1.
my guesstimated walk breaks are to my zone 3s. I just had a zone 1, which is kind of encouraging. As I start running again, back along the waterfront of the Songhees.
Zone 2.
I'm going to be doing this early morning shift for, I'm guessing, probably until Sunday. And then maybe Rob will come back. I remember when I burnt myself.
Time 30 minutes.
With
Distance 3.67 kilometers.
water.
Average heart rate 122. Workout average pace 8 minutes 10 seconds per kilometer.
I was working in Van Hoot's coffee shop.
Zone
That's
3.
the sound of some startled ducks. That was quite an unpleasant experience. I was carrying a pot of spaghetti. I think it was
Zone 2.
rotini actually, but you know the same difference. I'd boiled it up on the kettle on the kitchen stove in the back of the store, and as I was walking through to drain it in the sink, holding by the handles,
Zone 1.
my foot slipped on the floor and I spilt boiling water from the pot right down my belly and into my groin. Wearing an apron didn't help. I just had a flashback to when it happened as I was describing it to you.
Zone 2.
I remember the apron. I remember the room that I was in. Everything came back as a vivid memory, a flashback from the past. I can understand how people can be triggered to remember things
Zone 1.
by hypnosis. I've heard that. You know, I listen to a fair amount of true crime in my time off.
Zone 2.
And they always talk about eyewitnesses being put under hypnosis and interrogated. Well, that was what the feeling was. You know, normal day-to-day memory, I wouldn't have been able to recall that. But because in the last 2 or 3 days, what with Rob's injury, that all made me rethink
Zone 0.
those deep recesses of my mind. There is another smell that I've noticed before a couple of times here.
Zone 1.
Same smell, but this time it's not the smell of pot burning. It is the smell of pot
Zone 2. 33
I
minutes.
think
Distance
there must
3.97
be
kilometers.
some
Average
kind
heart rate
of
117.
grow up.
Workout average pace 8 minutes
on
18
this
seconds per
feat.
kilometer.
I'm pretty sure that grow-ups aren't legal. They have to be registered.
Zone 3.
But there's no saying that one of these warehouses isn't a registered grow-up. Anyway, enough yammering for today. This is the running jackal, taking off his glove, getting ready to push the button on his recording and saying goodbye. Yep, this is where I smell it. Right here.
Zone 2.
Bye-bye.